All right, so I'm gonna call this video the big ask. So I put together a backcountry trip coming up for this year. It starts October 3rd, and we actually had so many participants sign up that we're doing 2 trips back to back. So I'm calling it the big ask because I'm gonna ask for help. So some of you probably have been following my journey. I had a pretty bad back injury surface again last year that I've been dealing with. I've been doing PT, stem cells, pretty much everything under the sun that I can think of in order to be able to get it back to where it was. And it's not where I need it to be. So the big ask is I need help. So originally, or I guess usually on these trips, is I'm the guide, I am the packer, the person that does the majority of the lifting and taking the guys out to go do these things. And physically, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So I volunteer my time to do these trips, to do the therapy with the veterans in the outdoors. And if I'm not physically able to do this, I'm going to have to pay for another therapist to come in and help out. And I've got one that's on standby that said that they'd be willing to help out. But obviously they need to be compensated for their time and their trip needs to be paid for. The other thing is that the outfitting business has said that they would take the participants out by horseback. So it would be $225 per saddle per day to take them back into the backcountry to go hunt from the horses, versus before we were just going to do self-guided stuff. These veterans have already paid for their trips, which is different than anything we've ever done before. We've always just required guys to show up and then pay their deposit to hold their spot. But because this is such a unique trip, it's just the cost is quite a bit more. So these guys have paid for their trip or their travel. We're covering all their food. And so the ask is I need to raise a lot of money pretty quickly. The trip starts October 3rd. We need to have everything paid before then. I'm going to get the exact number, but I'm thinking I need to raise about $6,000 to be able to cover all the cost for everything. So I hate to ask for nothing. And so if you go and buy any of the Evoke Changes merchandise, 100% of the profit's going to go towards raising money for this, right? So I've got a bunch of new t-shirts, we've got stickers, I've got fishing shirts, all kinds of stuff. So if you want to give a donation, you can give a donation by going on the evokechangesoutdoors.org website. And there's a donation button on there, and all the donations coming in right now will be going towards this, which is called Project Radcliffe. And then like I said, 100% of the profits from the t-shirts is going to be going towards trying to make this happen. So yeah, the big ask.